Have you ever heard of a town called Ebisugaoka? Most people haven't. It doesn't show up on any map. Not anymore. But long ago, in the 1960s, it was just another sleepy mountain town in rural Japan. Cherry blossoms in the spring, quiet streets, children walking to school in matching uniforms. But something rotted behind those polite smiles and picket fences. Something buried under the soil. They say a girl named Hinako lived there. Sickly, quiet, limping on one leg. Bullied so cruelly that even the teachers looked away. She disappeared one day. They found her hanging in the school greenhouse, wrapped in vines no one had ever seen before. Crimson flowers bloomed from her open mouth. And that's where it started. When you step into Silent Hill F, you don't just walk into horror, you bloom into it. The first place you'll find yourself is a narrow street swallowed by fog. Shadows drift along the walls, not people, just shapes that watch. The buildings lean inward like they're listening. Paint peels like shedding skin. Every crack in the pavement leaks thin red vines that pulse slowly, like breathing. And there's the school. You walk the same hallway over and over, but each time something changes. The floor grows soft, mushy, like wet paper. The lockers bend and twist into crooked greens. A chalkboard stretches into the ceiling on it. Someone has written your name again and again in blood. You hear whispering, not behind you, not ahead inside your ears. In the classroom, faceless students sit in silence. Their hands move, scratching at books with pencils made of bone. Every time you blink, one of them is closer, until they all stand and their faces split open like flower petals, screaming with mouths full of pollen and teeth. There's an old shrine deep in the woods. You find it by accident, or maybe it finds you. Torii gates covered in moss and petals, twisting into each other like roots. The inside smells like death, not rot, but preserved death, as if the air itself remembers, screams. Statues of forgotten gods weep red sap, and the prayer papers flutter even though there's no wind. But the worst is the greenhouse. It's always night there. The glass is cracked and dripping with moisture, but you can't see what's outside. Inside, vines crawl along the walls, strangling the metal frames. You follow them deeper, past orchids that breathe when you walk by. At the center, a single hanging figure. It's not Hinako, it's you. They say the town changes for everyone who enters. It shapes itself from your memories, your guilt, your secrets. And once the flowers start to bloom in your skin, there's no going back. So if you ever smell sakura on the wind in the middle of winter, turn around. Don't look for the path, because Ebisugaoka will find you, and it never forgets a name.